that little tool you're using is a veiner or a little texturing
Yes, it's a.
leaf thing.
There are veiners that is a tool, but this is a leaf press
Leaf
for
press.
veining.
Okay.
Okay, now we'll do darker ones. Let's see. You know what?
Checking on the cake in the cold box. How's
Yeah,
that?
we're about ready to cover our cabbage.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you can see the marbling in this one.
We're gonna get a real close up.
This is really light
Shot.
marbling, but this is as a darker leaf. This is darker marbling, but it's not extreme. It's very mild
Yeah.
because you don't want extreme. Not like when you're doing like rock or something like that. That's more appropriate to be extreme in your marbling.
This is more subtle.
Or ocean or something like that.
This is subtle.
Yeah.
Subtle marbling.
Okay, and we're gonna.
We can also see, because this is video, we can see that's very thin.
Yeah. Doesn't need to be thick. And the outer leaves of cabbages are a little bit more wavy on the edge. They're not so perfectly rounded like the inside leaves of cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Oopsie. There we go. So what's great about using either fonderific or a mixture, there's something called marzipan, which is marzipan and fondant mixed together. And
Marzipan?
Marzipan.
Okay.
You mix half marzipan, half fondant together, and then it gives you, like, you can do that for scarves and other things like that. So when you want to be able to keep moving it like this and dealing with it like this,
Yeah.
even in another 30, 40 minutes, that's the kind of thing you want to use. And you can use modeling chocolate with fondant like that too. That's kind of why fonderific is the texture it is because it has some chocolate in it.
Gotcha.
So that's why it's more workable for a longer time.
Cool. We have another question that just came in. Jackie would like to know, it's probably going to take about 3 hours, the full class time, to make this cake, mainly because we got chatting going back and forth, and we're interrupting your flow. How long do you think it would take to make this cake without the live shoot and all that kind of stuff? How much do you think? Couple hours?
Baking and making all the filling and all that stuff included?
Yeah.
My cakes take me a week usually.
Oof.
So, and I'll explain why. So Monday and Tuesday in a week, so let's say it's for a Saturday cake. Monday and Tuesday are baking, making frostings, filling, and doing anything that needs to dry. So we could do the carrots in advance, we could do the rabbit in advance.
The handle?
The handle could be done pretty much in advance. It should still stay malleable that long.
The bark?
The bark can be done in advance because that's not going to go anywhere.
Yep.
That's totally fine. So those kind of things get done in advance, plus all the baking. Anybody that anybody that tells you that they bake and fill and frost and decorate all in one day is on crack, and they're lying to you. Just saying. Especially, I mean, a commercial bakery doesn't happen. Does not happen. So people are like, well, I want my cake fresh. This is fresh. I mean, this is super fresh. Don't worry about it. And then, let's see, that's Monday, Tuesday. So Wednesday and Thursday is fill. You split fill frost cakes. And scrape, which we're going to get into. You'll get to see that in a minute. And then Thursday, Friday is cover with fondant, assemble, finish, box, and seal up. So if you box a cake that's fondant and stuff like that, and you tape the edges and make sure it's nice and sealed, it can go in the fridge just fine. And it should.
Very cool.
There's a misconception out there that you can't put fondant cakes in the fridge, which is ridiculous.
As long as they're in a box.
Yeah, if they're boxed up and fine.
Yeah.
I mean, most refrigerators are not crazy humid, so
Yeah.
it's fine.